Very good morning, students. Welcome back to biology classes. We are discussing about heredity and evolution. So, under heredity and evolution, almost you have completed. Only the last part is remaining, and that is what we are going to discuss is evolution and progress. So, under evolution and progress, we have to see how the evolution has occurred. In previous part, we have discussed that evolution has taken place step by step, but it doesn't occur immediately under the changing in structure of the DNA we have seen. Now, under the evolution and progress, how the progress of the evolution occur? What is progression? Development. How does the evolution is occur? And what are the factors that is leads to the progress we have seen? Understand? Now, the evolution and progress, how it is occurred, for that we are going to compare with the two different types of things. One is ladder, which we use to climb up, and a branch tree. In these two, if you compare the progress, we will get an idea how the evolution has occurred. And we will discuss about the evolution in human beings. Understand? As we know that evolution is already we have discussed that. What is the evolution we have seen? Origin of new species we have seen. And so under evolution what is happening? Generation of the generation of diversity during evolution, what is occurring? Generation of diversity and shaping of diversity. What is shaping of diversity? Means development of diversity. Understand? That is modification of the diversity by the environment. So, how the diversity and the development or modification of the diversity among the organisms occurred is due to the only one factor, environment. Why? Because according to environment changes, the organism has to develop the potentiality to survive in its environment. If it doesn't have potentiality to survive, it leads to the elimination of the organism or species. That's what the evolution is caused by the changing in or the generation of diversity. And this diversity has occurred modification by the environmental system. Understand? Now, how this is compared with the ladder and branch tree. So, under ladder and branch tree, this is the ladder. Under ladder system of evolution, what has happened? So, the organisms are evolved, are developed into new step by the elimination of pre-existing organism. So, for understanding, we are seeing whether it is occurred by the ladder system of evolution or branch tree system of evolution, we have to take consider. Why? Because how the evolution is occurred under this ladder system of evolution, under ladder system of evolution, what has happened is to form a new step, old steps should be eliminated. At a time, all numbers cannot compare. Is it right? That is the thing. So, what is happening here? To form new, the old one should be eliminated. That is occurred in case of a ladder system of evolution. Whereas under branch system of evolution, under branch system tree evolution, see, this is one tree. What we have seen here, during the process of evolution and environment bring the changes in the organisms you have seen. And how these and where it is occurred. For example, we said under evolution process, environment bring the changes in the organisms. So what is going to occur is The environment is bringing changes in the organism, and these changes are occurred in the pre-existing organism itself. Pre-existing. Where does it occur? In pre-existing organism, these changes are occurred. So these pre-existing organism means what is happening here? The development or progress of evolution is occurred from simplest to the complex, where it is generated or inherited from one generation to the next generation. So which is occurring pre-existing, and from the pre-existing what happened? It is inherited to the generations. It is occurred by changing in the environment that brings changes in the organism. These changes occur in pre-existing organism but not occurs in new organism by the elimination. So what is happening here? One organism to form, another one should be eliminated. That is going to occur in ladder system of evolution. But in case of branched system, what is happening here? You can see an example of a branch tree. So this is the basic of evolution, where you can see the organisms are developed. Now for example, here bacteria are present. Here we can take the fishes are present. Again they are developed into amphibians like frogs. And again it is reptiles or snake. And again it will be like you can take birds. And you can take animals. See what is happening here? From simplex to the complexity has developed without any elimination of the species. Is it or not? Here bacteria, which is pre-existing, from simplest to the complex is developed. From pre-existing to the new existing organism evolved. So what is happening here? To form or the evolution or the progress should be occurred in pre-existing organism but not in new organism. But what is happening here? The development is occurred from simplex to the complex. How the development is occurring? From simplex to the complexity, the development is occurred. Understand? So this development of simplex to the complexity is occurred in pre-existing organism, and which is inherited to the generations. And in generation to the generation, what is happening here? Due to the changing in the environment, the organisms not as easily are generating. With some modifications, the new organisms are generated. Why? Because according to the changing in environment, organism have the ability to survive. That ability to survive, if the environment changes, they themselves should undergo changes, and they should survive in the changed environment. For this kind of changes which is occurred is due to the environment. This environment is selecting the organisms which are have the capable to survive under genetic drift as well as natural selection, which we have learned earlier. Understand? So environment, under environment, what is happening here? The natural selection as well as genetic drift, they causes in the changes in the structure of the organisms. These changes are occurring in pre-existing organism that were transferred or inherited to the next generation. Is it clear? So the progression is occurred in ladder and branch tree system, and compare which is the best one. The branched one. Why? Because without any elimination or without any changing in the evolution, what has happened? The simplexity to the complexity, the progress is occurred that leads to the devolution of new organisms. Understand? This is what we can see, that the evolution is occurred in branch tree progress system but not occurred in the system of ladder. Understand? See, the environment change. How this is helpful for the organism, and how we can see that from simplex to the complexity developed. For example, if we take bacteria and man, we are going to comparing simple organism with a complex organism. Now you just think about it. Out of these two, bacteria as well as man, which is having more capable to survive any conditions? Just think about it. Bacteria and man, when we compare these two, who is having the more capacity to survive at any condition? Generally, we will think about man. But the bacteria, even though they were very simplest, they have the more ability to survive at any condition. Whether it is very hot streams or in cold condition, or it may be in salt conditions, any conditions if you take, these bacteria have the ability to survive, but the man have no ability to survive. How it is? Because of under evolution process, according to the environment, they are undergoing to the evolution that helps them to survive. That's what we have seen, variation. In the beginning of this chapter we have discussed how the variation is useful for the organisms to survive. The variation brings this development to survive at any condition, but the man have no ability to survive like the bacteria. Now which is the best evolution? The bacteria is the best evoluted. Why? Because at any condition they should survive. But they can survive. Instead, in this way, the progress of evolution is occurred from simplex to the complex, and that is we have seen the progress of organisms. So the evolution is occurred by step, and that leads to the generation of diversity. And shaping means modification or change in the diversity and brought by the environment. And we will compare with the ladder system and branch tree system. In ladder system, new steps are originated by the removal of old. New originated by the elimination. Old or earlier. So that we can't say as progress. Understand? For example, for your village the road is not good. Later on that road is replaced by this concrete or with the cement or with the tar and pebbles. That is we can call as progress. So old one is replaced with the new road. That is called as progress or development. But it is not evolution. We should not call it as evolution. Evolution means how should occur? From simplex to the complexity. According to their environment, they have to capable. That is we can call as a progress of the evolution. So this evolution also occurred or takes place in human beings also. How this evolution occurred in the human beings? If you observe the evolution in human beings, as according to the evolution, if you observe the human beings are originated from primates like chimpanzees. Is it not? So we all are originated from the chimpanzees, apes, gorillas. Is it not? So earlier the human beings, their remains were traced in different places of our earth. How it is possible? Because of the carbon dating method, or we can find by using the relative method, or by the knowing the sequence of the DNA, we can find how the evolution is occurred. Understand? So under that we are discussing human evolution. So under human evolution, so what is happening here? The evolution or the origin of life is started from the primates like chimpanzees, gorillas as well as apes. From these the human beings are evolved. Now if you observe, earlier the human beings were found in Africa, and later on they were migrated in groups or alone to different parts of our earth. Understand? From the Africa they were traveled to different places, either in search of food or to protect or some other reason. They moved from one place to the another place, but the main thing, the origin of life has taken place in the African forest. Understand? Now, if you observe, the footprints of human beings, early human beings were found in Africa. Where does earlier footprints of human beings is found is in Africa. So, from the Africa, the human beings were migrated to different parts. From Africa, the human beings were migrated to like West Asia. From Africa, they moved to the Central Asia. From there, they moved to the Eurasia. From there, they moved to the South Asia. From there, they moved to the East Asia. Again, from there, they moved to the Indonesia. And from there, in Africa, they moved to the Philippines. So, what is happening here? Where the environment is suitable for them, they start moving from one place to the another place. From the Philippines, they moved to the Australia. They moved to the Australia. In this way, they were migrated. Again, from there to they moved to the America. So, what has happened is, from the Africa, the early human beings were migrated from one part to the another part of the earth, where in search of food or in case of protection or some other reason they were migrated from one place to the another place. So, where we can find the footprints of human beings, early human beings is from Africa, Africa to the Western Central Asia, again in Eurasia, South Asia, East Asia. Understand? So, I will make it easy. All Asia. All Asias will be continued, and I will write here Eurasia. So, East Asia, West Asia, Central Asia, East Asia, South. So, all the Asian continent, all the parts they were migrated, and from there they moved to the Eurasia, and that is part of Europe and Asia, and they moved to the Indonesia, from there to the Philippines, again from Philippines to the Australia they moved, and finally they also moved to the America. In this way, they were migrated in groups or alone to different parts of the earth where the environment is suitable for them. And if you observe the human evolution, how it is occurred, the human evolution is occurred by from the Dryopithecus is the common ancestor. So Dryopithecus is the common ancestor for all the primates. From this Dryopithecus, what is developed here is Ramapithecus has developed. Ramapithecus has developed, and this Ramapithecus is first ancestral man. First ancestral man. That is Ramapithecus, and from the Ramapithecus we can see that formation of Australopithecus. From the Australopithecus we can see the origin of Homo habilis. From Homo habilis we can see the origin of Homo erectus. Homo erectus is originated. Again from Homo erectus we can see the first erectus man means the straight man is Homo erectus. So first erect man means straight. That is Homo erectus, the first straight man which is formed. Next from this Homo neanderthal. Neanderthalis. This is the next origin. And finally from this, the Homo sapiens, that is the modern man. And the modern man is the Homo sapiens. So this is the way we can see the origin flow of human beings from common ancestor is Dryopithecus. So what is the common ancestor is Dryopithecus. From the Dryopithecus we can see the formation of the Ramapithecus, that is first ancestor man. And common ancestor is Dryopithecus. From the Dryopithecus what is found is Ramapithecus. Ramapithecus is the first ancestral man. Understand? From the Ramapithecus we can see the Australopithecus. From the Australopithecus we can see the formation of Homo habilis. From the Homo habilis we can see Homo erectus. This is the first straight upright standard man. And from this we can see Homo neanderthalis and Homo sapiens, and now the modern man. We are the Homo sapiens. The first, we are the modern man who are belonging to Homo sapiens. Understand? In this way, we can see that evolution occurred in human beings also. The traces of evolution can be identified by the relative method, by digging of the earth, relative method, by the dating, by knowing the DNA sequence. By tracing these, or we can find the evolution in human beings, and the flow chart of evolution is occurring from the Dryopithecus to the Ramapithecus, Australopithecus, Homo habilis, and Homo erectus, Homo neanderthalis, and Homo sapiens. And the earlier footprints of human beings are found in Africa. From the Africa it is towards the West Asia, next Central Asia, East Asia, next South Asia. From there it is migrated to the Eurasia, from there to the Indonesia, and from the Indonesia to the, we can find Philippines. From Philippines they move to the Australia, and finally they move to the America also. In this way human beings were migrated from one place to another place where the conditions are suitable or favorable for them to survive. In this way we can see that the evolution and heredity, one of the very important concept which we have learned. In next part we will continue with a new chapter. Understand? This is the heredity and evolution.